It's time for Reggie Smith Baseball Japan. We'll show you what's the Major League way. Let's check this out.
Okay, our first exercise is called over the head forearm extensions. We're going to do 25 reps. Remember, we're using easy fluid movements here. We're in this nice lunge position. This knee never gets past the ankle. So we have a right angle on our leg right now. Okay, exercise number 2 is our side stretch. We're going to go both ways twice. And remember, these are just stretches. We're not counting repetitions here. We're just lengthening the side and not rounding the side, lengthening. Again, our knee is over our ankle. It's not going to go past our ankle. Okay, switch, go the other way. So we're going to step back. So when the right leg is out, the left arm is up. We're going over the leg here. Remember to keep that breathing long and fluid. Okay, let's switch. Maybe go a little deeper the second time through here. And one last time, let's switch. You don't need a whole lot of tension on the band when doing these stretching exercises. Okay, good. Exercise number 3 is our diagonal stretch. Again, we're going both ways twice, and we're just breathing. We're not counting repetitions. You can use this opposite hand to even pull you a little farther out. Get that real good stretch along your lats, back of the shoulder. Okay, step back. Now the right foot is out, left arm is reaching. You can play around with a little bit different angles here. It hits the shoulder a little differently. Okay, one last time through. Step back and extend. And switch, last time. Okay, good. Okay, exercise number 4 is forward flies. So make sure you're centered with your clip. Slight bend in the knees, slight bend in the elbows. And keeping this nice and fluid, forward and backwards. We're not using any momentum here. Okay. 23, 24, 25. Now do reverse flies. We have to face the fence now, so you have to duck under one of the bands. Notice that we're not using any momentum, so we're not swaying backwards like that. Our head is out front and it's still. Full isolation on the back of the shoulders here. Okay, 23, 24, 25. Now we're going to our single arm exercises. Internal rotation, we're going to move this clip to hip height. We have the opposite hand under the armpit here in a straight line on our tubing. And the arm is at a 90-degree angle here. And again, we're not using momentum, we're not swaying, isolating the front of the shoulder. "23, 24, and 25. Exercise number 7 is external rotation. And we want to make sure this elbow doesn't sway off the hip here. That's why we're lightly holding it. And again, we're not using any momentum. We're not twisting our bodies. 23, 24, 25. Okay, we're going to raise the clip to shoulder height for elevated internal rotation. This is very important to have a straight line on our tubing here. So the elbow is at shoulder height. Elbow is at shoulder height. Arms at 90 degrees. 23, 24, and 25. Okay, exercise number 9 is the elevated external rotation. Again, our elbow is at shoulder height, directly in front of the shoulder. Our arms at 90 degrees. And just know if your elbow has the urge to slide away from shoulder height, you're too far from the fence, you need to take some tension out of the band. The burn of these exercises should come later in the reps rather than right away. 23, 24, 25. The last two are reverse throwing and forward throwing. We're going to move the clip to about waist high. And so what we like to do is we like to draw a line so we see where the clip line is. We want to be off that clip line about a foot or so. And we're going to get in a position like we just threw a ball forward, and we're going in the reversed arm slot of that. Try to get that good height early here, so you're not pulling through like this. Want to get height early. Remember, if the exercise starts getting too hard, you can always get closer to the fence to take out tension on the band. Okay, 23, 24, 25. Okay, we're taking off the cuff now, putting it back together, and our fingertips are going to go forward through it like we're holding a baseball. Before we do forward throwing, we're going to just play around and stretch whatever feels good really to your arm. You might have something where this feels good, like it does on me. We've all done this move before. The beauty of these bands is that the band is doing all the work. It's doing all the stretching. You don't have to have any tension in your arm. You might get into this position. Okay, so remember, this is our clip line. We're going to be on this side of the clip line about a foot. We're going to go stride distance with our toes in line. And we're just going to load and extend like we're throwing a baseball. $24, $25. The bottom line is we're getting ready to throw, so we're opening up our arm to get ready to throw.